The fate of our planet, world leaders convene in Belém, Brazil. The efficacy of climate talks questioned.
Published at 14:10 Greenwich Mean Time.
Justin Rolat, climate editor. Trust in the UN's climate initiatives is wavering.
With only a handful of heads of state expected at today's summit, the absence of key players like China, India, and the US, who together account for nearly half of global emissions, raises eyebrows. As the US withdraws from the Paris Agreement and the UN acknowledges insufficient emission reduction pledges, Secretary General Antonio Guterres concedes that the 1.5°C target is slipping away.
However, there's a silver lining.
Renewable energy technologies are spreading faster than anticipated, and global CO2 emissions have nearly stabilized. But here's the catch: these gains are more a result of market dynamics than the Paris Agreement.
This prompts the controversial question: are these grand gatherings truly making a difference? 2025, a record-breaking year?
Breaking news at 14:05 Greenwich Mean Time.
Matt McGrath, environment correspondent. A new report released in Belém paints a stark picture.
The World Meteorological Organization's update on the state of the climate in 2025 reveals that this year is likely to be the second or third warmest on record, with average temperatures 1.42°C above pre-industrial levels from January to August. A decade ago, world leaders vowed to limit global warming to 1.5°C above pre-industrial levels. And this is the part most people miss: we're already dangerously close to that threshold.
COP30, an Amazonian adventure.
Published at 13:58 Greenwich Mean Time.
Esme Stallard, climate reporter.
As you navigate to the COP venue in Belém, Brazil, the hustle and bustle of city life is interspersed with the calls of tropical birds, a reminder that this climate summit is anything but ordinary.
Belém, nestled within the Amazon rainforest, showcases a unique blend of urban and natural environments.
Despite the venue's ordinary appearance, reminiscent of any large conference center, the Brazilian organizing team seems to be facing unprecedented challenges. Hundreds of construction workers are rushing to finish the internal walls and bring greenery indoors. Some delegates have even resorted to staying in shipping containers due to accommodation shortages. One can't help but wonder if these logistical hurdles are a foreshadowing of the negotiations ahead. The purpose of COP30. Published at 13:53 Greenwich Mean Time. Mark Pointing, climate reporter. Unusually, world leaders are gathering before the official start of the COP conference on Monday. This early meeting is strategic, aiming to ease logistical burdens like hotel capacity and generate positive momentum. In a year marked by attacks on climate action, particularly from the Trump administration, this momentum is crucial. Leaders are expected to reaffirm their commitment to tackling climate change and emphasize the economic benefits of transitioning to cleaner energy. There's a possibility that leaders might strike preliminary agreements before delegating the intricate details to their teams for formal negotiations next week. One key initiative on the table is the launch of the Tropical Forests Forever facility to protect tropical forests.
World leaders unite for COP30.
Published at 13:50 Greenwich Mean Time.
Elliot Burin, live reporter. Belém, Brazil, plays host to world leaders for COP30.
While the official conference begins on Monday, around 60 leaders are attending today and tomorrow for talks hosted by Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and Prince William will also address the gathering later today.
Stay tuned for live updates from the heart of the Amazon.